Hi folks, Mark here, Views from Mark. As always, I hope you're keeping safe, healthy and are well wherever you are in the world. You join me in the evening. Now, usually I record these videos during daylight hours. Today I'm actually recording in the evening because I've not long got back from London. It is Monday the 16th of September, which many of you will know marks the start of the 60th anniversary of the release of GOLDFINGER. It happened on the 17th, which is tomorrow. And this week there's a whole host of events taking place. There's a lot of brand moments, a lot of things that are coming out over the course of the coming week or so, which is very exciting. Today I was in London. I was checking out the brand new, at the time of recording this anyway, the brand new GOLDFINGER installation. Had an amazing time. I then was lucky enough to meet up with David Zaritsky of the Bond Experience. We met up for lunch. He'd come over to the UK for tomorrow's event, but also a few other bits and pieces that he had going on, lots of brand meetings, etc. So we had lunch, we had a great time, great catch up, and then went our separate ways. A bit later in the afternoon, he actually dropped me a message to see if I was still in town, which I was, and if I wanted to come with him to a couple of other brand appointments that he had in the afternoon. So I said, sure, that sounds great. And one of them was at Lock & Co, as you can probably guess from the two boxes that are next to me. We went into Lock & Co because he was picking up a hat for an event that is taking place to mark the 60th anniversary of GOLDFINGER, of course. And whilst we're in there, he's waiting for his hat, he's trying it on. One of the senior managers comes down from the offices upstairs to say hello to David, says hello to me, and we're having a nice little conversation and a catch up. And this senior manager, a lovely guy called Michael, turns to me and said, would you like something to wear for this event as well, sir? Because he'd asked me if I was going. I said yes. And I hadn't thought about wearing a hat, but he said, would you like to wear something as well, sir? And I said, and I kind of looked at David, and he gave me a nod and a wink. He said, yeah, do it. I said, sure. Michael asked, what kind of thing would you like? And I said, well, what would you recommend? Because I literally had no idea. And he pointed out what's in this box, which I couldn't quite believe. We will get to this in a moment. And one of the sales assistants went off to try and find one in my size, where he measured my head first off, and then went to find one in my size. And he came back and he was trying it on, and I needed a slightly different size. And whilst he was fetching the second size, Michael, the manager, said, actually, I think I might have something else that you'll like. He went off and he came back with what's in this box. Again, we shall come to this momentarily. I didn't expect any of this, didn't ask for anything and no special treatment, but just the service was absolutely incredible, because Michael came back, he said, if you like this one, see which one you like more, but if you do like this one, please have this with my compliments. And my jaw hit the floor. I was like, wow. He said, this one we can loan you for the event, so you've got something nice to wear that kind of fits in with the whole kind of aesthetic and what I'll be wearing. And we can do this as a loan, so you can return it after the event. But if you like this one, please take this one as a gift with our compliments. So in the interests of full disclosure, what's in this box is a loan. I will be returning this, and I'm very unbelievably grateful to Lock & Co, who assisted me with finding the right size and for loaning me this. And for what's in this box, which we will come to, as a gift, I didn't expect, didn't ask or anything. And David actually had to leave before they even offered me this, because he had another appointment he was running a bit behind for. Didn't expect this, but I am incredibly grateful to the team at Lock & Co, to Michael, to Paul. So thank you very much, guys. But without further ado, let's get to it. I'll show you the loan piece first off. So obviously 007 branded, so it is a 007 hat. Comes in this lovely hat carrying case, which I will open up. And they did gift wrap it for me as though I were, buying this hat. Paul did an amazing job. So we'll open this up and put plenty of protection in here. And he did actually steam kind of the front of this hat, because it does have a tendency, when it's new anyway, to kind of turn up. But I wanted it forward, and he was gracious enough to do that. So I'll show you what's inside here. This is a view. You probably can't see that much because it is dark in here and it is evening time. But we will take this out. I'll take this out very carefully. There's plenty of tissue to keep it all safe. Now there is a tag, and this was attached, and I said, what do you want me to do with the tag? If this is just alone, what do you want me to do with the tag? And he said, I'll cut it off. So he did, but generally this hat will come with a beautiful Lock & Co tag with gold 007, and this has Dr. No on the back here, and it has a little bit of information of Dr. No in there, and that's because this hat is based on one that features in Dr. No. So I'll take this out. This is what is known as the James. This is a felt hat. It's kind of in a very dark, almost olive green, but it is absolutely beautiful. Lovely felt hat. It's got this banding that goes around the side here. And he, as I say, he did steam the front down. So obviously I'm not dressed appropriately, but I wanted to do this video as soon as I got home so that you could see and I could explain the kind of backstory to it. But let's try this on. The hat feels great. This hat is based on the hat in Dr. No. It is very comfortable, and to give you an idea, you will see photos of this hat with the suit that I'm going to be wearing. I think it should match quite well. I think it should provide a different look than what I would usually go for, but it's very comfortable, feels very secure. It is the right size for me. I'm gonna take that off, but it is a beautiful, beautiful hat. This on their website, I believe, is about, is it £645? It's not cheap, but the quality is there. It's all made in the UK. And inside here you have 007 on the inside rim, and obviously Lock & Co inside there. So this is a stunning hat. I did not expect to be loaned a hat like this, or any hat to be honest, for tomorrow evening's event, but I am internally grateful to Lock & Co, to Michael and to Paul for hooking me up with this. This is going to be great. Moving on slightly to what's in this box here. Pop that down. This was a big surprise as well. When I was told you can take this with my compliments, it was a big surprise. And this has been wrapped the same way as though I'm a customer going in, buying it, you would get this kind of packaging. Beautiful designed box with gold around the edges. You've got the 007 in gold, and of course the Lock & Co logo on the front here. So as we open this up, there is tissue paper, which we know a lot of brands beautifully wrap their items in this kind of tissue paper. And there is a Lock & Co sticker here. I'm going to very carefully undo this, very carefully. There we go. So as we open this up, hopefully you'll get a good view here. This hat comes with a storage bag to keep it fresh. Again, lovely Lock & Co kind of little linen, kind of, not a tote bag, but a bag that you can store this hat in, which is lovely. I should pop that down there. But this is, again, a lovely little booklet here from Lock & Co, a guide to sizing and hat care. So this tells you how to look after your hats that you get from them, how to get the correct sizing for you. So that's very interesting and handy. And here we have the 60 hat. It's kind of, I wanted to say like a Peaky Blinders style hat, but it's also, I think they call it like the baker's boy type hat. And if I show you the inside of this, again, we've got some lovely Lock & Co tags, 60 years of Bond. This was a hat that celebrates the 60 years of Bond, and that is denoted by the dots on the inside here of the lining, which is a really nice touch. You've got the Lock & Co logo in the center there. I won't cut off the tag just yet because I don't have scissors nearby, but to give you a view of what this hat would look like, I shall pop this on, and there we go. So it is a different look to what I'm used to. I struggle with hats generally. I don't often find hats that fit or that are comfortable or that I feel look good. This one is a large, and it's maybe a tad, maybe a fraction on the loose side, but I actually like that fit because it means it's not pulling on your head, it's not too tight, it's not going to give you a headache wearing this. And yeah, I did really like it. When I looked in the mirror that they have in the store, I was also wearing my Connolly Matera jacket, and it's a very similar blue, and the look was quite interesting, I thought. So delighted with this as well. Once again, a massive thank you to Michael and Paul and Lock & Co for hooking me up with this. I did not expect it, didn't ask for it, but again, in the interest of full disclosure, this was a gift from them to me, and it's a limited edition piece. I believe there were about 200 of these made, so they don't have many left. He did mention that to me as he was kind of presenting it to me, which I thought was odd, because I thought, if there's not many left, are you sure you really want to give one away? But I'm not going to argue if he wanted to, and he did, and it was beautiful. So these are the two hats that I came away from Lock & Co with. One of them will be returned. As I say, it is a loaner for the event that I'm going to tomorrow, celebrating the 60th anniversary of the release of Goldfinger, which is the James, and that is going to look, I think, really nice. I do have a little cheat sheet here, so to give you some information about these hats, the James Trilby, that's this one, I'll pop it on. It says, with more than a nod to the Lock & Co hat first seen in the iconic opening gun barrel scene from Dr. No, the Escorial felt Trilby is made on the same block as the original. So this is actually made and shaped on the same block that the original hat was made. Updated for the 21st century, this piece oozes with Bond's signature style. Each hat comes with a complimentary Lock & Co hatters and 007 hat box in black and gold. That's what you would have seen earlier. And this actually retails for £645. At the time of posting this video, £645, this hat will be yours, basically. The 60, let's move to the 60. I'll pop this on again as well. The 60, created to celebrate the 60th anniversary of James Bond in 2022. This is a very special 8-piece cap in an exclusive Escorial wool navy herringbone. Inside, and I showed you this earlier, it says, inside a unique patterned lining distinguishes this as a future classic, combining Bond's style over the years and our 348-year heritage. This cap is one to truly treasure. And I can tell you right now, again, at the time of posting this, retails for £375. I can tell you now, where they say this cap is one to truly treasure, I absolutely will. I do not take any of these kind of things for granted. I do not expect them. I don't ask for them. But to be gifted something like that and to be loaned something like this, my jaw was on the floor, as you can imagine, and I'm once again truly grateful to Michael and to Paul and the folks at Lock & Co. So thank you very much. A short video, I hope, but just to give you an idea of what went on. And again, this all came about because I was with my good friend David to rescue the Bond experiences. He was there for an appointment he already had, and this is just the customer service that, you know, is on demonstration, that the senior manager there turned to me and said, "Would you like something to wear for the event as well, sir?" And I said, "Thank you very much. Yes, I would." So, you know, would this have happened otherwise? Probably not. It's just, that is the level of customer service and care that you get at these brands. It's why we know them. It's why we love them. I don't own anything from Lock & Co until today, and now I do. Again, because I struggle with hats and sizes and what looks good and what doesn't. To be there and to have their advice and guidance, to have it properly measured and sized for me, it's brilliant. So I would thoroughly, of course, in the interest of full disclosure, as I say, it's a gift, but I still would recommend their service because it was top notch. So thank you again. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, do consider giving it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification button so you get a notice whenever I post something new. But as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well. I'll catch you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.